Installed a tactical light on my revolver last night. An undeniable truth. Men did greater things when it was harder to see boobs. African village. Women are shirtless all day. No running water or electricity. Coincidence? Duck. Duck, duck, duck. This girl at work. Her dog died. I was texting with her. I meant to send "I'm sorry. My ducking phone has a seizure." And sends this. Clearly you don't own an air fryer. Duck. If you're cold, they are cold. Bring them inside. All right, what's step 2? What slurs can I say if I've had cancer? As many as you can because the clock is ticking. While filming The Wire, Andre Royo, who played Bubbles, a drug addict, was approached by a Baltimore resident who handed him a bag of heroin and said he looked like he needed a fix. Royo called this his street Oscar. Getting pregnant to get bigger titties than aborting it. Wow, thanks, ha ha ha. Also, how are you so good at English? Oh, ha ha. Half my family is British. Been speaking English longer than Spanish and Galician. We can't be friends then. American only. Damn sorry. I can probably learn how to shoot up a school if that's what you into though. That's my girl. Well, I think that's enough internet for me today. The story of the world's richest dog involves a shocking number of Shrek's parties. Some bitch. My boyfriend is 6 feet 4 inches and a bodybuilder. He'll kick your ass. What you gonna do? Me. My boyfriend was slow cooking ribs and I guess they were done in the middle of the night. So this man wakes me up at 3 a.m. and goes, "Here, babe, I brought you a rib." So we sat in bed and ate ribs. I found my soulmate. Then he tried to finger me. You could do anything on 2007 to 2012 Twitter? I showed people how to cook crack in DA microwave and nothing happened. Now I can't even call a fat bitch fat. Army veteran rescues bald eagle dangling upside down from a rope in 75-foot tree by mowing down the branches with his rifle. I'm gay. LMAO, I'm not actually gay. My boyfriend took my phone and tweeted that. Sneak 100. Watch out, guys, it's going to be pretty hot on Wednesday. When you spend 3,000 years in hypersleep traveling to a distant star only to wake up at the destination and be greeted by a full human civilization because they invented a faster spaceship 50 years after you left. Malia, you can't see me. John Cena. In 1985, a black bear found and ate $15 million worth of cocaine. There was probably about 5-minute window before he died where he was the most dangerous apex predator on any ducking continent. Yeah, bro, I did the nasty with a lesbian, law. Did you use a condom? No? She's lesbian? She can't get pregnant, bro. Guy goes to Mexico to kill himself, spends week doing coke and banging hookers, decides to keep living. $2,000 spent on a trip to Mexico, a cab ride, a seedy hotel room, excessive amounts of cocaine, and hooker orgies legitimately saved a man's life. Alexa, remind me to feed the baby. Defeat the baby. When I'm hungry as duck 3 a.m. and I hear Grandma and her Tinder date stirring mac and cheese in the bedroom. Life could be worse. Milk could have pulp. Our 6-year-old handed us a note. His teacher had called my wife and I in for an emergency meeting. We asked our son if he had any idea why, and he said she didn't like a drawing I did. We went in the next day. His teacher pulled the drawing below out and said I asked him to draw his family and he drew this. Would you mind explaining? Not at all. My wife said, family vacation. We were snorkeling in Rotan. When she says, oops, hit a curb, but you heard a human scream. Disney really gifted us with some Fine as Women Part 2. 2 minors, a car, and a dog. Bleaching your asshole is technically changing your ringtone. Later, bitches. Calm down, David. An appendectomy is a simple, routine procedure. My name isn't David and my sedation is wearing off. I know. I'm David. Who said anything about a child? Why would you want to take your child to war in the first place? Should women be allowed to breastfeed on the battlefield? This is where the fun begins. Teacher injured in shooting at Virginia Elementary School. 6-year-old suspect in custody. Get away, rat, you carrier of disease. I also carry presents. Ah, it's anthrax. God damn it. Hey fella, same drip? Same drip. Let's start a new world. What do you mean, since we are two Hitlers? Okay, wait, no, I'm Charlie Chaplin. How's your Monday, unknown social media manager person? I think I'm depressed, LMAO. Vicky here, managing director of socials for Amazon Prime Video. Apologies for the last message, that was an accident and will not be happening again. We are having a fabulous Monday and hope you are as well. They shot him right at his damn desk. Girls using. Guys using. Exactly cause donkey actually has a soft side while Puss in Boots was just putting up a front. Sue, my bitch-ass neighbor, called the police cause I was smoking on the balcony. The police get here and ask where the weed at. I said I smoked it all. They said, where'd you buy it? I said, from the neighbor. Now they at his house looking, searching his shit. What's the worst thing to say to a girl before going down on her? You really do look a lot like your mother. Our mother. Missouri man breaks into multiple women's homes to tell them he respects them in celebration of International Women's Day. Why does egg not taste like chicken, but it's chicken? Why does sperm not taste like humans, but it's human? How do we stop pollution? Regulations. Fines. Tell dudes their dicks are getting smaller because of it. Human penises are shrinking because of pollution. Warns scientist. Heartwarming. This 2-year-old's family couldn't afford his $20,000 electric wheelchair, and their insurance didn't cover it. So a high school robotics team burned down the insurer's headquarters. Hey Mike, I've been so horny since I've met you. I've never felt like this after meeting a guy. Sorry, who is this? I'm glad to see your phone is working. It's your window cleaner, and you're due the past 3 cleans. Please settle your account before we pass it to small claim court. Tell me something I don't know. If Pinocchio had said that his nose grows longer every time he tells the truth, nobody would know that he was lying. Everything reminds me of him. Gaslighter. I was born a male. Identify as a male. But according to Stuffer's Lasagna, I am a family of 4. Hi boss, yes? I'm pregnant. So I would need a few days leave now to discuss this with my boyfriend. Please approve my leave. Please first discuss this with my wife. She read your first couple of messages? And why can't you type all this in one message? When anime girls do that face melt thing. When I was 5, my dog passed away. God takes the good souls early, Grandma said. She's now a healthy 100-year-old. Wait. User Cyber Shreks. Cleverbot, where is that? User, you start. Cleverbot, but I don't know what role-playing is. User takes off shirt. Cleverbot takes out a gun. User slowly puts back on shirt. Cleverbot lets him. Stop blaming video games. Some of you played Mortal Kombat your whole lives and never learned how to finish her. If I had a dick, I'd stack donuts on it. If I had a pussy, I'd let the homies hit. You gotta ask though, so what's the hold up? Why are you using Tinder? My boyfriend died last year, so I'm just trying to get back in the dating scene, really. Damn, that's sad. On our first date, we should use a Ouija board to get his permission to smash. What the duck is wrong with you? Doctor, dying person says what? Me, her? Doctor, under breath. Ducky's good. The current generation probably doesn't even know that there are 2 people in this picture. As a man, would you be fine if your girlfriend or wife made more money than you? In my opinion, I think some men are intimidated by it. They both do, and I'm cool with it. I knew God was toxic when me and him kept sending babies to each other back and forth. Redditors who had a porn addiction, how did you quit it? I watched it all. There is simply no more left. Fellas, what's their band name? Challenge of the day. Name this band with 4 words or less. My Chemical Dependency. National Geographic's Guide to Conflict Resolution. Right, wrong. When her dad walks in her room, so you gotta go hide under her bed and you find your homie hiding too. and the bed starts creaking harder. This is the traditional food in my country. But Carl, the plate is empty. I know. Mule-riding Kentucky man accused of unleashing raccoon in bar after being turned away. Who else thinks these 70s conversation pits need to make a comeback? What's the worst mistake you've made during a part-time job? I worked as a private tutor for a high school girl back when I was in college. She was raised by a single father. I'd promised her to take her to the mall and buy her a gift if she improved her grade by 30 points. Her math went from 50 to 80. Her dad didn't want us hanging out alone. So we ended up a group of 3. The girl chose to get her hair done. It was supposed to take 3 to 4 hours. Her dad and I wanted to kill time. He proposed that we go to a motel nearby. He also reminded me not to let his daughter find out. I accepted it. A gun that also shoots another bullet through a barrel pointing in the opposite direction so the recoil cancels out. God is the best artist. Some of his abstract art. Cops aren't racist, they shot me. Can you scratch my back? Yeah, where? Republic of Congo. Manjit found his true love in Canada just a week before his student visa expires. My body is a temple. Yours, a nightclub. Temples are open to everyone. Nightclubs have restricted access. Nice try, though. Energy drink. They can't quite put their finger on it. Fans think something is missing after Dwayne Johnson's waxwork was unveiled. Lost set of house keys and car keys. If found, please return to. I usually get home after 5 p.m. Me being a lonely, sad virgin. My sister. I met a kid outside the mall crying. He had lost his $200, so I gave him $40 from the $200 I found. When God blesses you, you must bless others. What's your favorite porn? Just wondering. The one with your mum in it. My mum died when I was 3. Please share the link. Would love to see her. Daily updates on Michael Jackson's health condition. How's he doing today? He's dead. Sorry to inform. Heartbreaking. Check the page tomorrow. Maybe different? Sounds good. Thanks. Ride me all day for £3. It's 2023 and I still can't get over Paris Hilton kissing this woman's belly thinking she was pregnant. We recommend avoiding general and often dehumanizing the labels such as the poor, the mentally ill, the French, the disabled, the college-educated. Instead, use wording such as people with mental illnesses. And use these descriptions only when clearly relevant. Love her every day. People don't understand my tattoo. I love how my 7-year-old nephew spells words. Come in her. It is fun. Buy 1 burger for the price of 2 and receive a second burger absolutely free. Roses are red, leaves are green. 4 exercises that'll make your vagina so tight it becomes a dick guillotine. My therapist, do you think you're having Shreks with so many random men to fill a hole in your life? Me? Well, 2 holes. If we're being honest. Please stop tagging this joke with well 3. I would never put a penis in my mouth. Pro tip. Select the corn dog that the rat is sitting on because it will be the warmest. Time for your annual renewal reminder that, according to A Christmas Carol, Bob Cratchit makes 15 shillings a week. Adjusted for inflation, that's $530.27 a week, $27,574 a year, or $13.50 an hour. Most Americans on minimum wage earn less than a Dickensian allegory for destitution. Off topic. Is it Batman's or Batman? Common misconception. A group of Batman is actually called an orphanage. Student loans got you down. Now hiring. I am a real man. I use terms like beta and alpha because I am a wolf and my boys are my wolf pack. I sleep outside and howl at the moon my family has excommunicated me. I ate bear meat and now I have trichinosis, please call an ambulance. I am here for you. Thanks. I'm going through a tough time so it means a lot. And sorry I lost all my contacts, who is this? This is your Uber driver. I am here to pick you up. Dad, what did you do to get Mum to love you? She believed in astrology shit, so I would text her at hours like 11:11 so she would think it was destiny. Ducking legend. Pit bull owners when their dog eats an entire child. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. He's good. He's good. Egg, one of the most popular forms of child to eat. Nothing makes me laugh as consistently as remembering the story of Hitchbot, the hitchhiking robot that made it all the way across Canada and tried to do the same in the USA but was immediately beaten to death in Philadelphia. How you know if a bish really wet or it's a yeast infection? Put her panties in the microwave if a loaf of bread pop out, voila. Babe, have you seen my eyelashes? Me. This little Filipino girl, at age of 11, couldn't afford a pair of running shoes for her school race. So she made them herself using plastic and tape and even drew a Nike logo on it. After her story went viral, Nike's CEO traveled all the way to the Philippines and visited her in person in order to sue her for $200,000, claiming copyright infringement. We can steal your man. Shorty in the back looked like she's gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. We are reaching Karen levels that shouldn't be possible. Is that a Confederate flag? Which monsters actually taste good? Are there any? Like their cum? Their cocks. Monster. The drink. Discord. My downstairs neighbors must have installed a stripper pole. I'm gonna hook a car battery up to it. I'm gonna be sick, dude. It's ketchup. I swear. Hey, it really is ketchup. Told you. An hour earlier. I wouldn't tell anyone that I won the lottery, but there will be signs. My grandma is pregnant. She's only 46, so we were pretty excited at first, but now she's claiming my husband is the father. I don't know what to do. He does spend a lot of time helping at her house. I can't believe he'd plow my granny, though. We have to wait months for a paternity test. If it's his, would the baby be my aunt, uncle, and stepchild? It's also worth noting that my husband is both my brother and my uncle, and my grandma is his. Grandma too, and also his ex-girlfriend. I'm really not sure what to do. And no, this is not a stupid joke. This is serious, so please refrain from rude responses. Greg will not stop referring to his testicles as Gregsticles. How do I discourage him from this behavior? Greg has been neutered. My wife and I are actually bi. Oh, interesting. How'd you guys? Or logical siblings? I'm no longer supporting SpaceX and will change my support to NASA. I refuse to support any organization that hires Nazis. How do men feel about the men will duck anything that moves stereotype? Move around and find out. Garfield's cum can be used as an alternative fuel if you consider my asshole a vehicle. 40 people just unfollowed me. Strong and independent women when I sprint at them while they're walking alone at night. What does Sophie want for Christmas? She loves anything frozen. 42 fish fingers. Thrilling chase underway. Pallets wanted. Learning about the fall of Rome, it sounds pretty sucky. A plague resulting in labor shortage, bad military leadership, Christianity mattered more than the government, multiple civil wars, infighting, decisions created to benefit the rich more than the poor. Hey, wait a minute. 4-year-old excited to learn her pet fish is magic and changes colors after every family vacation. My mum. Follow your cousin's example. My cousins. Hello, I am UK government. You need to pay £1,500 iTunes gift card to me or you under the rest. Soccer mums of the 1980s raising the Karens of the 2020s. Your Uncle Mark died. We are planning on cremating him. Dad, that's not how we use emojis. I told my 8-year-old son I would give him $10 an hour to do some weeding. He said, if I can find someone to do it for $5 an hour, can I keep the other $5? I don't know whether to be proud or nervous. Chocolate-covered strawberries. Orders will be ready tomorrow at noon. Thank you all so much for your patience. The first thing a man looks at in a woman is her heart. The fact that her breasts block the view is not our fault. Condoms aren't biodegradable. If you care about the planet, have unprotected Shreks. One condom is much less waste than the amount of waste a baby produces. A baby is biodegradable. Finding out my baby's gender today. Kinda nervous. It's aborted. Dumbest actor to ever live. Genuinely might go down in history as the dumbest actor who ever lived. Major movie roles will Smith turn down. The Matrix. Django Unchained. Inception. Will Smith likes when others do the job he should be doing. Hi, is this Paul? Who is this? This is Erica from the dentist's office. I got your number from your file. Pretty sure this violates Hippo, but shoot your shot, I guess. I'm not flirting with you. We have you on video stealing thousands of dollars of X-ray equipment. Contains sadness. Hey man, the leaves. They fell off your tree. They're incredibly biodegradable and will be gone by the end of winter. So you better hurry up and rake them into plastic bags. People above age 40, what's better in your 40s than your 20s? Sleeping with someone 15 years younger than you. My girlfriend blows me under the table. Her whole family looking through the glass table. Me N who? I want to eat your coochie. I'm on my period. I want to eat your coochie. Good evening. I'm your delivery driver. Your address is correct. Yes, bring the delivery right to her door and tell her that I'm sorry. She blocked me everywhere. Okay, got it. Her brother opened the door, but I asked him to pass on your message. Thank you. She doesn't have a brother, but thank you anyway. Do not arrest this person. Men. I promise no women finds reckless speeding or driving attractive. Not everything is for the female gaze. Vehicular manslaughter is a form of self-expression. Teachers are using an eye to grade students' papers. Students are using an eye to solve papers and teachers are using an eye to grade them. What's the point in going to school then? I met this dude on Tinder and asked what his last name was. He told me, then replied, "You doing a little background check? You might find out I'm a murderer. Just ignore that, okay? So a good sense of humor." Well, I Googled him and he was a murderer. Oh, so sorry for truck drivers. They make their living setting on their ass. Too lazy to have a real job. The next time you go to the store to buy all the shit you need, I think you need to remember how all that shit got there for you. Truckers are away from friends and families with children for weeks, sometimes months at a time, just so you can buy that cucumber your wife is gonna duck herself with later while thinking of your neighbor. Day 4 of sticking my dad's things to the ceiling. Today, the TV remote. To everyone saying I should stick myself to the ceiling, it has to be something he would look for. Me, any joke can be funny with the right delivery. My friend, except for abortion jokes. Me, why? My friend, because there's no delivery. It don't seem right, killing a defenseless animal. He's got a knife. 90s was kinda ass. Imagine being stuck in the house with no internet. Yuck! They had to put a commercial on TV that said it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? For our parents to remember we existed. We were not stuck in the house. Woman makes more than $600 a month renting out one side of her bed to lonely strangers. In the ever-turbulent tides of the cost of living crisis, let me introduce you to a true trailblazer down under in sunny Queensland, Australia. Toilet out of order, please use floor below. Sigh. Zip. Kuchisabishi. When you're not hungry, but you cat because your mouth is lonely. You can stop the trolley at any time, but doing so would lead to some form of event where these people thank you and you'd have to shake hands and make small talk. Family in shock after pet dog they had for 2 years turned out to be a bear. A family in China had what they thought was a 250-pound pet Tibetan Mastiff, a dog breed that can grow to be quite large. They didn't realize there was a problem until the pet reached 250 pounds and began walking around on its hind legs. I'd be worried if my dog didn't bark for 2 damn years. We strapped a GoPro on a bee to see why bees are dying, and boy did we find out quick. You find out your closest friend is a serial killer. What do? Hand him my list and ask him to help me out. Doctor, handful of pills. Here, take 4 of these. Me, swallowing them, what are they? Doctor, crushing up and snorting the rest. We're about to duck in, find out. When you are reading Proverbs 5:19 and it says, "Let her breast satisfy you at all times." Annis's tomato sauce. Welcome to Club Penguin. Please select your age, 8 and under, 9 to 12, 13 to 17, 18 and over, 18 and over. When a relationship ends. Women. Men. It looks the same, but it's not. Crush. I'm scared of spiders. Me? Why, some of them are just 2 inches. Crush, that's huge. Me. When the KGB tried to blackmail Indonesian President Sukarno with videotapes of him having shreks with Russian women disguised as flight attendants, he wasn't upset. He was delighted and asked for more copies of the video to show back in his country. Nice guys can't duck. In Poland, people are role-playing as Americans. Here are the best photos. A woman makes $80,000 selling nudes on OnlyFans to pay for cancer treatment. What would men with cancer do? Vegan ribs are actually delicious. The hardest part is hunting down the vegan. Marry a guy who will email you when you block him. Fellas, marry a woman that doesn't play these kind of games. Breaking news, somehow the police have captured the predator. I want to meet someone with this phobia. Anecdotophobia. The fear that somewhere, somehow, a duck is watching you. Jimmy has anecdotophobia. Your ass is mine, Jimmy. If women get paid less, we should pay less taxes. That's how taxes work. Took him to the aquarium. We're on a budget. The euthanasia coaster is a concept for a steel roller coaster designed to kill its passengers. In 2010, it was designed and made into a scale model by Julianus Urbanus, a PhD candidate at the Royal College of Art in London. Urbanus, who has worked at an amusement park, stated that the goal of his concept roller coaster is to take lives with elegance and euphoria. It is a ride to the death. The 7 loops or inversions put the human body under such stress that it causes the brain to be starved of oxygen, as the heart simply cannot push blood against the enormous forces. Even if it kills you, it is designed to still be a fun death. An honorable thought, if rather macabre. Here, let me give you a hand. Give you a hand. Give you a hand. Let me help. Meeting his mum. You look like such a nice girl. Me in her son's room. Crush. I'm scared of spiders. Me? Why, some of them are just 2 inches. Crush, that's huge. Me. My little girl just said to me, "Mum, how is progress possible if our growth is stunted by perpetual tribalism and xenophobia?" Wow. Literally at a loss for words. She's a German Shepherd. I had no idea this was possible. What is this award for? Me wondering why Daddy heats up his insulin in a spoon. Can I pee in the sink? Peeing in the sink is actually the green way to go, so you're welcome. Instead of wasting 1.6 gallons of water on a flush, you pee in the sink. You then wash your hands in that very same sink, simultaneously washing down the urine and preserving nature's most precious resource. Pregnant wife, get whatever baby monitor you think is best. I trust your judgment. Me. Trevor is on the way. It's a bold strategy. It's a surprise tool that will help us later. A butt cake is technically a baby shower. How tall are you? How big are your tits? Thank you for failing my test. My boyfriend is conducting a study on toxic men and how they get really defensive when asked about their height and tend to try to offend women by asking about commonly known insecurities in women, like weight, or degrading them by asking about their chest size. That's what you did. Thank you for being a part of the examples on what not to do. I hope you become less toxic one day. Security at the airport getting more straightforward. Are you a terrorist? When you're going 60 in a school zone and one of the speed bumps scream. Welcome to Plastic Surgery Addicts Anonymous. I'm seeing a lot of new faces in the crowd this week, and I have to say, I'm disappointed. Beautiful transformation. Doctor, you need to eat healthy. Me. No, doctor. The last patient who didn't change their diet after I suggested it died. Me. Oh my goodness, doctor! In a plane crash. Me. That sounds unrelated. Doctor. I'm the one that crashed it. Do not disobey me. The longer you stay single, the more they duck your future wife. TikTok, Mutha Ducker. We sell used body parts. Go ahead, zap me. Absorbing lightning's totally my thing. You've never had black lightning before. Screams understand the joke. Black lightning is 28, live wire is 15. You get put into a room with an absolutely identical clone of yourself, memories and all. Only one of you is allowed to leave. How would you defeat yourself? Listen, only one of us can die. Since I'm the original and you're the clone, I've wanted this for much longer. Here are my phone, keys, and wallet. Best of luck. When she says she's looking for a quick fling and you have a trebuchet set up in your back garden. Being fat in the workplace is hard. Standing up for yourself is harder. The editor who let this go, though. The writer. Virginia, 3 MILFs, 4 minutes. I would literally throw myself into a wood chipper for the slightest chance I would get recycled and turned into your toilet paper. Respectfully. This plant-based alternative promises to help high schoolers quit vaping. This Elmo arrived in the mail like someone in the Sesame Street Mafia was trying to send a message.